All right. Well, thank you for that, Harry. You're right. Speaking of doing, there's a little bit of that going on around here as well. 4 versus 4. Config just trying to eradicate.
You know, they don't have any kind of advantage. They don't want to throw any of these bodies away. And they know the pressure is using it like a third man here. Still holding, but Alu is going to get the better of him. Blame now emerging from the jungle, and Alu's just sticking the defuse. That might be the round locked in. Alu.
Mid conceded by ENCE. Config getting caught, run back in mid. Nice entry from Blake as well, who's trying to bring the bomb back through spawn. Yampy sees the barrel, and NATO gets his head removed. That's an awful way to go down. This flank, unrealized by Poison. He's just ahead of it, but Sunny and Sergey looking to stab him in the back. It's shot in the front from Alu, and Blame getting attacked from all sides. He is caged into the jungle. And no getting harder from here.
Yeah, that was the peak, finally, Sergey.
Needs to be retrieved. And ENCE, they're not wasting any time. They've pushed up, they've taken it. And I like this, like, just giving up the bomb. It's only pistols, right? Playing back in the site. There's still a lot of time left, but...
May know, but what can he even do with that information? They're scared of more mid-control, and even though there are players here, no one's peeking a thing. Blame spotting 2. He has some information here, but he's got to get this immediate kill onto Sunny. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? He's wrapping the box. The shadow gives him away. Blame with an AK.
Bit of a cat and mouse game there at the top of mid. Yep. AWP shot there from Alu, lands right on the...
Alu is in scary form right now, and up through the connector for Config to try and deal with him, but Aerial was there playing in tandem. Sergey sees Rush getting out through Palace, and this is already off to a very, very one-sided start. Just Poison and illusion that they're heading this way.
Well,
they drop the bomb again. Another nade for NATO. And there's Aerial to finish him off, so yeah.
Well, ENCE going to pop some uwus in this round. Kola fast out A. Alu back at triple with 1. Sergey does get overwhelmed, but Aerial's still here under the site. ENCE have had so many players in the right place at the right time, but this time they're all gone, and Complexity have got the A site. 8, how is he still standing? He did shoot, and so that might draw the attention back to him. He is yet to be spotted. Sunny with 1 needs to look down. Config could get bypassed. They could go right past him. If he holds his own, he doesn't need to shoot. They line up, and Config's got them both. That was perfect. Yeah, but the smoke's faded here. They come. Yep, he's going to back up to the car, hiding behind the smoke. Good spray for 1, but traded immediately. Sunny's not checked, and he drops 1. Alu finding the bomb as well. Poison looks for the trade, and the mid lurk is gone. This is a wrecked round for Cole. Poison needs to pick up the pieces.
Complexity doing the same thing towards B. A fast and furious approach. Instead of them just 1 kill. Grandmaster Yampy standing right in the way, stopping them all in their tracks. He's up for 3. Will he get the last one on to Blame?
Mutates now. Doesn't like they know he's already in the site, so while he does blind...
There we go, the inevitable angle that was Sunny holding in the B apartments. Well, not ideal. Trying to take a shot inside of the ladder room. It's just gone horribly wrong. Config and NATO, though, start to lasso it back, bring it back for the 1 time. 2-on-1, Sergey.
Well, right, catching the player with the orb up.
And he's got Alu back in CT to help him out.
Okay.
That's a bit of a rough one there. As the UMP gets away with far more than it should have been able to. Poison deals with Yampy, and now should have this kill locked in. He's got the...
Nope.
Blame with 3 on what was expected there. They're going to continue to do just that. Alu.
Not much more doable here.
He drops out. He gets in under, and NATO has his back turned. Cole looking to trade their way to a round.
The double dink on the Palace player, Sunny. And what's by? Flexi get a bomb plan in over here on the A side, and well, that does leave Sergey and Sunny. I say just Sunny. It may not be Sunny here. We're not in Philadelphia.
It's here in this round, and now they do start to pressure him. Now they force their...
Sunny out into the open. Sergey does get caught. The orb lost in no man's land, and they back out. They bail for this. Or if Rush is just left to be fed to the wolves, that is exactly what's going on. Aerial with a free kill. 30 seconds. They need to pick up the pieces. They need this trade, and so NATO's going to hunt as Yampy looks to cover. Looking for what? He gets it. Sunny follows up as well. It's Config in a clutch with 20 seconds. Info on both, but he's lost Sunny, who's gone inside of the window. Config running for the site instead, and Yampy tucked behind triple. Can he stall? He hears the feet, and he runs around the side. That's a great play for Yampy. Config thinks he's safe. He is far from it. Yampy with the round, and ENCE are going to clear this one out, but it's not going to be easy with Blame. Alu dealing with the A play on the orb. There's 3 players here for ENCE.
These smokes now getting lined up. Poison besting Alu. Flashes are good to deny a trade as well, and that there is very, very important. Rush winning his fight and Poison following up. So the return is swift. Sunny, makes it doable. Down to a one. Doesn't go for the instant kill and instead waits for NATO. But the window smoke goes in, they peek with it. And they do deal with config. Utilities coming in, but ENCE have already got the entire party together. The whole gang is in this B site. Sergey and his AK in with one. Yampy, not good for anything over at the bench, but Sunny is. And now boosted in the site. There's still becomes. Blame, will he see it? Blame, he's on your screen, Blame F. There he is, but still Poison's dealt with. A round that should have been easy for Cole. Now rests in Blame hand, and he's
find 8 at the end. Orb shot again on the cross for Poison, lurking mid. And Poison's got to follow up. Sergey above the balcony dropping the bomb. It's a confirmation here for ENCE.
But help with Com being smoked. All he can do is offer up flashes, and that's enough to get Sunny one, but it is going to fall to Yampy to do the bulk of the heavy lifting here. Flash through the smoke.
That's going to be an advantage in the round. USP. Full-on hit here. The
clean shots followed by some not so clean shots, but still a 5-on-3. Make it better for Cole as the odds increase every second. Poison. It's going to go back late into middle. Poison fighting from the window. 3 for him. How does he do it? I do not know.
And they'll get mopped up pretty easily by Wondu in those first opening rounds. And keeping that streak up here, moving into this.
Yeah, I mean, Alu, not sure you're going to pull this one through, buddy. That's a good start. That might make me a believer.
Ooh, get closer, and he can play the gap on it. Poison holding, though, he has been once. For the time being, it is config.
Poison has been exactly that. You see him here sitting, get 26 and 11.
So either Blame saves config or config is dead. And the answer is that Blame saves config. There is a Molotov on Rush at the stairs. There's a nade raining in. Don't know how that did no damage.
Looking for them. Oh, his head's exposed. Yampy gets him from out lower mid. Config was flashed off, and Sergey is out the palace. Not for long. Aerial drop. Poison tries to follow up, and Alu could help out too. Sunny's jumped into the window. Yampy in the connector. This is a mess. This is a fast split in complexity, or at least dealing with it. Smoked off is Blame, leaving Rush to deal with the A site alone. NATO comes off of B and gets rid of that orb, but there's the entry that will allow the bomb plant.
2-on-2, NATO trying to come in from CT. He's going to have the first response to this problem, which is Sergey to defend the planet bomb. Finds a good shot on a NATO.
On Yampy first.
Catwalk smoked off from the connector. The rest of ENCE get out through the apartments. And the Mac Daddy that is Sergey. Ooh, there's one, but there's still another man lurking in the back line. That's Blame F, the hand they've been dealt. Aerial. Counting cards and counting names here as he doubles up inside of this. Putting this into perspective once again, there was a time where ENCE are knowingly all that's done is brought the fight towards config, at least of him. Now the temptation there for ENCE to head towards B, and Aerial in the last round on this B play leaves these remaining A players here to try and hunt down these weapons, and Sergey way too time for it. It does impact complexity if they take this gun away. One's in here with him. Blame F, dropping
bullets. Already fires off some leg shots. Reload coming through. And ENCE coming through connector. NATO with the spray on another. It is traded. ENCE with...
Your complexity, you're sitting up there at 13. Ooh. Well, that's not with.
That side, it seems like Cole have a very, very good read on what's going on in this round. And there's config is boosted up short side. They don't even seem aware. Sunny does get the trade at least, players. So now NATO tagged by the AWP. He knows. Will he find this man in the site? Sunny doing a good job of not giving anything over. Sergey wins his fight in the apartments, and that might have to be the save call coming in. Rush doesn't even get away. He gets wallbanged out of the round.
And a bit further behind NATO. If he dies, Blame can go in and get this trade. Aerial might lose
money for ENCE, but they're very, very close then. 2 players in B, and ENCE were not ready for it. Alu him with one, but so little time. He can't get that bomb planted. He's just looking to stay alive with the AWP.
He's going to lurk in connector. He's already gone. Blame deals with him. Sergey leading the charge. Config and NATO with a crossfire. The molly is in. Aerial does get that entry. Config gets split from short, swinging out into the open. Maybe miscommunication for Cole.
kill for NATO. He can feel it coming now. There's the peak of this B site. Now just one more. Blame F tucked in behind the bench. Sunny, League Major, it's now for Rush. They start to push in. One up on the stairs. Sunny gets dropped, but
Sergey's pinched between two, though. He knows where Blame is coming from, flashed out by his team, and Rush gets the kill. That con smoke, that con rather not smoked, and Alu's got an open sight line. He misses as he tries to shoot in between two. Rush with the cover, but they need to get on the defuse. The time's already ticked away. Alu might have won the round, and even with the missed shot, there's
sight, the only man between them and this plant. Config, good for one. They threw the deep jungle smoke, so Config is given free reign to fight, and Blame in with another complexity. They have put an abrupt end to this A play. They flash Config in to take down even more, and it's all onto Yampy. Config gets...
Yampy looking connector. That's a D shot to Blame. Not giving it up yet. Fast out the Palace. Missed shot for Poison. Uncharacteristic, but Rush picks it up on the A site too. With the bomb dropped, ENCE, they are screwed.
Or are they? Sunny moving in, getting it back into even odds, and retrieving the bomb. NATO removing Yampy. The bomb plant protected. They did everything they could to keep Sunny alive, but now with 2 points of health, he's got to show us why. This is a very tall order for Sunny. He can't take even a bullet in Config.